Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's pick a card reading is all about a no contact situation in your life, what's happening and will they return. Take a moment to settle in, breathe deeply, center yourself, and tune into your intuition. Today I have 3 piles for you to choose from. From left to right we have pile 1, 2, and then 3. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, trust that instinct. There may be messages for you in both. You'll find the timestamps in the description below. Take your time, and when you're ready, jump into your reading. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's jump right into it. Right now, the energy surrounding this person and the situation is one of internal tension and uncertainty. There's something they're struggling with mentally, and rather than taking direct action, they may be caught in a cycle of overthinking, second-guessing, or avoidance. This is a bit of stalemate energy. This can manifest in different ways. For some, this might mean that they are weighing a decision but can't bring themselves to move forward. For others, it could indicate an emotional block, where they feel something deeply but don't know how to process it. There may also be external factors at play, adding pressure or confusion to their thoughts. One thing is clear, this person is not in the space of clarity right now. Their energy feels clouded, and there's a sense of hesitation when it comes to making a move or resolving this no contact situation. Things have been feeling stagnant. This could explain why. There's a lot going on mentally, but not enough decisive action yet. The Fool represents new beginnings, spontaneity, and the desire for freedom. This card often appears when someone is acting carefree, lighthearted, or even a bit naive. In the context of this situation, it suggests that the separation or distance may have driven by more of a carefree attitude. I don't sense maliciousness. I'm not even sensing that this distance was deeply thought out. It could have been more impulsive, something that happened in the moment without fully considering the consequences. The Fool isn't about running away from responsibility, but rather about seeking new experiences, even if they are uncertain or risky. If you're wondering why this person distanced themselves, it may not be as personal as it seems. This could indicate a period where they felt drawn towards something new, whether that was personal growth, career shifts, external influences, or even emotional detachment as a coping mechanism. The Fool is about stepping forward without a plan, and in this case, that could explain the sudden shift in connection. One thing to note is that this energy is fluid. It doesn't suggest permanence. The Fool moves with curiosity and exploration, meaning that their journey is still unfolding, and they may not even fully understand where they're heading next. The Ace of Wands is a card of momentum, passion, and creative energy. This tells us that thoughts of you are still very much present in this person's mind, and there is potential for them to take action at any time. Even if there has been silence, there is still an active spark within this connection, whether that means curiosity, attraction, or a desire for movement. However, the Ace of Wands represents raw energy rather than a structured plan. This person may be feeling impulses to reach out, but those impulses may not yet be backed by a concrete decision. If you've been sensing their energy lingering or feeling sudden waves of emotion tied to them, it could be because there is still an energetic pull between you two. This card also suggests that if communication does happen, it may start suddenly, perhaps as an unexpected message, a reaction to something, or a moment of spontaneity rather than a deeply thought-out approach. The Ace of Wands burns brightly, but whether that flame sustains itself depends on the actions that follow. So while thoughts of you are still present, this energy suggests momentary sparks rather than long-term planning for now. The Knight of Cups reverse suggests emotional hesitation, unspoken feelings, or delays in action. If you're wondering whether this person will return, this card indicates that there may still be emotional attachment, but movement forward is slow or uncertain. This can manifest in different ways. The Knight of Cups reverse can represent someone who wants to express themselves but doesn't know how, or someone who holds back even when they feel something deeply. It can also indicate a situation where emotions are being processed internally but not yet acted upon. For some of you, this could mean that if they do reach out, it may not be with full emotional clarity. It could be sporadic, hesitant, or lacking depth. For others, this card suggests that right now, they are still caught up in their own emotions and may not take action immediately. It does not mean they won't return at all, but it does indicate that the timing may not be as soon as you expected. The Empress reverse suggests that this is the time to turn your energy inward and focus on self-nurturing. This card often appears when someone is overextending themselves emotionally or waiting for external validation instead of prioritizing their own needs. Ask yourself, have you been giving more than receiving? Have you been putting too much energy into overanalyzing the situation instead of nurturing yourself? The Empress reversed is a reminder that self-care and self-worth should come first. This is a time to cultivate your own energy rather than waiting for someone to show up and shift the dynamic. The High Priestess is a powerful card of intuition, hidden knowledge, and divine timing. This suggests that there is more going on beneath the surface than what is currently visible. Answers will come in time, and things may be shifting in ways you don't see yet. Whether this means clarity about this connection, new information surfacing, or an internal realization that brings you peace, trust that understanding is unfolding as it needs to. For now, the message is to trust your own intuition and let things reveal themselves naturally. Instead of chasing answers, allow them to come to you. To summarize, this situation is currently in a phase of mental conflict, and the separation may have been influenced by a desire for movement or new experiences. Lots of you are still present, but emotional hesitation is causing delays in action. The Empress reversed encourages you to turn inward and focus on self-care, while the High Priestess reminds you that more will be revealed in time. So that's what I'm getting for pile 1. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments, and of course, like and subscribe. See you next time. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's jump right into it. Right now, this person is going through a heavy mental battle. Trapped in fear shows us that they are overthinking, doubting themselves, and feeling stuck in a loop of worry. It's like they want to make a move, but every time they consider it, fear holds them back. This card is connected to self-imposed limitations. They might be overanalyzing the past, worrying about how you'll respond, or even convincing themselves that reaching out won't change anything. Instead of taking action, they're stuck in their own head, running through the same thoughts over and over again, but never finding a solution. For some of you, this person could be dealing with outside stressors as well. Personal issues, work struggles, or even emotional wounds from past relationships. But rather than facing these fears, they're letting them take control. This could explain why communication is stalled, because this person simply doesn't know how to navigate their own emotions, let alone reach out in a meaningful way. It's important to recognize that their silence isn't necessarily a reflection of how they feel about you. It's more about their own inner fears and mental roadblocks. Six of Pentacles reversed is all about imbalance, giving more than you receive, feeling drained, or a struggle to meet expectations. This tells us that something about this connection felt off balance to them, and instead of fixing it, they chose to step away. For some, this could mean that they felt unable to give you what you deserved, whether that's emotional depth, commitment, or effort. You may have realized that you were investing more energy into the connection than they were, and instead of stepping up, they withdrew. For others, this could suggest a pattern of taking rather than giving. Perhaps they were benefiting from your kindness and support, but when it came time to reciprocate, they felt overwhelmed or incapable. Rather than admit this, they may have distanced themselves. Alternatively, this could be reversed. For some, they may have felt they were giving too much and they weren't receiving equal energy from you. Which scenario it is depends on your individual situation, but you should know which one it is. I'd actually like to know which one it is, so let me know below in the comments who is the one giving more here. I'm picking up that this person sees you as slipping away from them. They feel like you're distancing yourself, maybe not in a dramatic way, but in a way that feels final. They sense that you're moving forward, healing, or letting go, even if you haven't said it outright. There's this energy of them thinking, they're not waiting for me anymore, they're getting over this, or I can feel them detaching. I'm sensing that they don't like this realization. They may have assumed that you would always be there, or that they could take their time figuring things out, but now they see you choosing yourself, and it's making them uneasy. Justice Reverse suggests that there's still something unbalanced or unresolved between you two, whether it's unspoken feelings, avoidance, or even a refusal to take accountability for past actions. This person is struggling to be honest with themselves, whether it's guilt, fear, or simply a resistance to facing the truth. They are avoiding something important. This could mean they regret something but aren't ready to admit it, or they feel conflicted but don't want to confront their emotions, or they know they need to make things right but keep putting it off. Right now, this avoidance makes it hard for them to return in a meaningful way. If they do reach out, it might feel surface level, like they're testing the waters rather than fully showing up. Until they are willing to take responsibility or acknowledge what went wrong, their return may feel incomplete or temporary. If you're hoping for reconciliation, this person will need to overcome their fear of facing the truth first. Three of Pentacles reversed is a wake-up call. It's asking you to step back and look at whether this connection has been built on equal effort or if you've been carrying more of the weight. Ask yourself, have you been the one always trying to fix things? Have you been overgiving while they stayed distant? Have you been waiting for them to change instead of focusing on your own needs? This card reminds you that relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or spiritual, require teamwork. If they're not showing up at the same energy, it may be time to reassess whether waiting for them is worth your time and energy. For now, focus on yourself, your goals, and your emotional well-being. If they return, let it be because they are willing to meet you halfway, not because you kept pulling them back in. The Queen of Cups is all about emotional wisdom, intuition, and deep self-love. This tells me that no matter what happens, you are stepping into a phase of emotional strength and clarity. What you don't see right now is that you are becoming more powerful in your own emotions. Over the coming weeks, you may find yourself trusting your intuition more, seeing things clearly without needing external validation, feeling emotionally stronger, realizing that your happiness doesn't depend on this person, receiving unexpected insight, whether through dreams, messages, or moments of sudden clarity. Even if this person remains distant, you are gaining something valuable, the ability to see the situation for what it truly is, and the strength to choose yourself first. Right now, this person is caught in fear and uncertainty, and their withdrawal was likely due to feeling unable to meet your energy. They still think about you, but they believe that they need distance. However, unresolved emotions and avoidance could delay their return. Your advice? Stop waiting for someone who isn't showing up, and embrace your own emotional strength. More clarity is coming. Trust yourself. So that's what I'm getting for pile 2. If this resonated for you, please let me know in the comments, and of course like and subscribe. See you next time. Hello pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's jump right into it. Right now, this person is standing at the edge of a major shift in their life. New beginnings show us that they are stepping into something new, whether it's a fresh chapter in their personal journey, a change in mindset, or even a completely different direction in life. Doesn't necessarily mean they've forgotten you or moved on, but they are focused on themselves right now. They may be trying to reinvent themselves, take on new responsibilities, or break away from past cycles that no longer serve them. For some of you, this could mean that they are working through their emotions in a way they've never done before. They may be realizing things about themselves that they didn't fully understand when you were in contact. This is a period of deep personal transformation for them. However, a new beginning can also mean that they are making choices without fully considering how they affect others, which could explain the separation. They may be so focused on their own growth that they are unintentionally leaving loose ends, including this connection. The Five of Wands reversed suggests that this person was dealing with internal or external conflict, and rather than facing it, they chose to withdraw. There may have been tension, misunderstandings, or unspoken disagreements between you two, even if they never fully addressed them. Instead of working through the challenges, this person may have taken the easy route, stepping away rather than confronting their emotions or the issues at hand. For some, this could indicate a fear of confrontation or a tendency to avoid conflict altogether. They may have felt overwhelmed by their own emotions or unsure of what they truly wanted, leading them to pull back rather than create more tension. This card also suggests that they may not have been in a place where they could handle emotional intensity. If you were seeking deeper commitment, more effort, or emotional openness, they might have felt pressured, even if that wasn't your intention. Right now, their energy suggests that they're trying to find inner peace, but the way they went about it may have left things unresolved between you. The Knight of Cups reversed suggests that this person is emotionally conflicted when it comes to you. They still have feelings, but there's hesitation, inconsistency, and uncertainty about what to do with those feelings. This could mean they feel emotionally drained or unsure how to process their emotions, or they struggle with vulnerability, wanting connection but fearing emotional depth, or they have a romantic or nostalgic thoughts about you, but they're avoiding acting on them. If you've been sensing their energy lingering or picking up on their emotions unexpectedly, it's because they haven't fully let go. They may still think about you, reminisce about moments you shared, or even feel regret, but instead of moving toward resolution, they're keeping their emotions bottled up. For some, this card suggests a pattern of coming close to deep emotional connection, then retreating when things get too intense. If that sounds familiar, it's because this person may be repeating old cycles rather than breaking free from them. Justice Reverse suggests that right now, this person is not ready to take accountability for their actions, nor are they in a place where they are making balanced or fair decisions. If you're hoping for a return, this card is a sign that they may still be avoiding important truths, whether that's about their own behavior, their feelings for you, or what they truly want moving forward. This could mean they don't fully understand or aren't ready to admit why they acted the way they did, or they are avoiding taking responsibility for the role they played in the separation, or they may return, but if they do, it could be without true clarity or commitment. They do come back, be mindful of whether they are truly offering honesty and balance, or if they are simply seeking comfort without addressing what went wrong. Until they are ready to be transparent and accountable, the energy of this connection may remain uncertain. The Lovers is a powerful card of deep connections, choice, and alignment. Your advice right now is to focus on what truly aligns with your heart and soul, not just in love, but in all areas of your life. This is a time to ask yourself, what do I truly want from this connection? Am I receiving the love and energy I deserve? And is this connection in alignment with my highest good? The Lovers remind you that love should be mutual, balanced, and fulfilling. If this person has been inconsistent, distant, or emotionally unavailable, this is your sign to reflect on whether you're accepting less than you deserve. This card also suggests that you may have a major choice ahead, whether it's deciding to wait for this person, opening yourself to new love, or shifting your energy towards self-love and healing. Trust whatever decision you make. It should be one that brings you peace, clarity, and fulfillment. The Seven of Wands suggests that moving forward, you will need to stand strong in your boundaries and protect your energy. If this person reaches out, it may be on their terms rather than yours. They could test the waters to see if they still have access to you, but this card reminds you that your well-being and emotional security come first. You may also find yourself needing to defend your healing journey, whether that's resisting the temptation to settle for breadcrumbs of affection or standing firm in the decision to prioritize yourself. This is a sign that you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. Whatever happens next, you have the power to choose what is best for you. Right now, this person is in a phase of personal transformation, but they pulled away due to unresolved conflict or avoidance. They still think about you, but they are emotionally hesitant and inconsistent. However, their unwillingness to take full accountability is delaying any return. Your advice: focus on connections that align with your soul, and be prepared to stand strong in your boundaries moving forward. No matter what happens, you are stepping into your own power and emotional clarity. Trust yourself and choose what brings you true peace and fulfillment. So that's what I'm getting for pile 3. If this resonated for you, please let me know in the comments, and of course, like and subscribe. See you next time.